UCLA have gotten a ton of reps at, you know, taking something that when we walked in there was not so good, and being able to turn that thing around into something that people want to talk about and people want to be a part of now at the end of our 5 years. And so I think being able to get those reps of it not always being easy and handed to you, and being able to figure it out, being able to, like we always say, learn, apply, and execute at a faster rate, and getting all those reps, I think, will help us a lot in the futures.
To include your teammates in that conversation was a wise man and admirable, and it speaks to your personality as a teammate in the locker room. That is UCLA's all-time passing touchdown leader with 88 thrown in his college career. Dorian Thompson-Robinson hoping to be
good luck, sir.
Quarterback next, one of the 32. Congratulations, Dorian. We'll see you down the road.
See you, dude. Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Probably down the street. You just kind of assume he's in Los Angeles.
Sure.
Will Silva out on the West Coast. Will could have just done the white backdrop just like Dorian. They could have just been having the conversation right there.
Hey, good luck to DTR. I certainly know about the early wake-up call. Calvin Ridley, by the way, as we transition to what the Jacksonville Jaguars are doing, will get his first chance to play with the Jaguars on April 17th when the team has off-season workouts. He was fully reinstated Monday after being suspended for violating the league's gambling policy. He spoke to our Bucky Brooks about the potential of playing with quarterback Trevor Lawrence.
He's a great quarterback, young, smart, got an arm. I just know that my tools, you know, coming to play with him, I could just see, you know, us doing, you know, really big things. And, you know, he has the arm strength to reach me, and I can get open on a lot of different guys. And we have a lot of, you know, teammates that can help, but I just think he's a great talent, the arm strength, and me and my ability with that, I think it could really work out good.
Staying with the Jags, cornerback Shaquille Griffin released on Wednesday after 2 seasons with the team. Griffin's release saving Jacksonville a little more than $13 million in cap space. He was limited to just 5 games this past season due to a back injury. And to celebrate International Women's Day, the Bears and Jets launching the inaugural UK NFL Flag League for Girls. The 12-team tournament in London for girls ages 12 to 14 will be split into 2 conferences with 6 teams representing the Jets and 6 the Bears. All right, well, straight ahead, how do the Patriots get back into the postseason? Is this Buffalo's year? The crew will answer all those questions next.
Total Access, Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry. To trade or not to trade, that is the question. Plus, Aaron Rodgers Watch, a new post-combine top 50 prospects list, and special guest Geno Smith. Tonight, 7 Eastern.
Time to get this show started, Kansas City.
You can already feel the juice building here. And there is the reaction. What a dream.
With the first pick in the NFL draft.
I wish that Shaq was my real-life big brother.
What's up, little bro? Turns out some wishes do come true. And it turns out that General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for nearly 60 years. For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, go with the General.
How would you describe Chipotle food?
I say real because we cut it all fresh every day, and I think, for me, that makes food real. We do it by hand. So, it's real. That's all you gotta know.
We've all been there. All of a sudden, your check engine light comes on. Insurance covers your vehicle from accidents, but did you know it doesn't cover expensive breakdowns? If your manufacturer's warranty is expired or is about to run out, you'll be on the hook for unexpected repairs. A broken AC unit costs over $1,800, transmission over $3,000, and an engine over $4,000. Breakdowns used to mean paying thousands out of pocket, until now.
As a mechanic, I always recommend my customers have an auto protection plan. You never know when a breakdown can strike, and you need coverage you can count on. Endurance has been putting money back in Americans' pockets for nearly 2 decades, and their plans are crafted by real auto experts like me. That's why they're the only company I trust.
No matter how many miles your car has, if it's under 20 years old, Endurance has you covered. That means insurance plus Endurance equals total protection. If you break down, just choose the local repair shop you trust. Endurance pays them directly. No complicated paperwork, no checks in the mail. Endurance takes care of all of it for you. Your plan even covers 24/7 roadside assistance. If you break down, Endurance jumps your battery, tows, delivers gas, changes a flat, unlocks your car, and more. Call now and we'll upgrade you to an Endurance Elite membership free with thousands of dollars of benefits at no extra cost. Endurance is the #1 trusted expert in vehicle protection, recommended by Consumer Affairs and highly rated by customers on major review sites. We offer affordable down payments, low monthly plans, flexible terms, and a money-back guarantee. At Endurance, we administer our own plans, meaning no middleman and no runaround.
So don't drive another second without auto protection from the experts at Endurance.
Call 1-800-424-5276 for a free price quote. That's 1-800-424-5276.
Experience the NFL like never before. You hear that? It's game time, baby! Woo! Even earn a tunnel walk with your favorite team. Apply for the NFL Extra Points credit card and live your rewards.
Jones to backpedal, right side of the 16. Marcus Jones down the middle to the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown!
To a shotgun, back to throw, looking, steps up, fires, touchdown!
It's Waddle. Mike White under center, throws one, and it is caught by Garrett Wilson. 10-5, touchdown!
Fielded at the 4 by Hines, coming straight up the middle.
20, 15, 10-5, touchdown, Nyheim Hines!
Yeah, that's what happened in the AFC East last season. We've been breaking down that division today, and we've been doing that in every division in the league across the last couple of weeks, and we'll continue to do so with their to-do lists for this offseason. Today, you're up. AFC East Bills won the title for a third straight year. The Jets lost at least 10 games for a third consecutive season. That's some rough copy to read for the Jets. I wonder what they'll do this offseason to make it a different year next year. Guys, let's pick an AFC East team and tell us what should be on their honey-do list this offseason. Mike, what do you got?
All right, let's start in my backyard, the Patriots. And, you know, they're 25-26 over the last 3 years. They've been to one playoff game in which they got smashed by Micah Hyde's Buffalo Bills, like 5,000-7 or something like that. Just not even a competitive football game. In fact, the Bills have beaten the Patriots, I think, 7 times in a row. 7? Yeah, well, whatever. It's a lot. I look at this team and I say, middling team, the clock is on you. And one of the things I look at, you know, they brought in Bill O'Brien to be their offensive coordinator, which was a big move for them because, well, we saw what the offense was last year. It wasn't very good, and it was because, in part, the design was terrible. The other part of it is they need playmakers at wide receiver, and for whatever reason, look at this list. This is over the last 10 years or so.
What do you got, Mike?
Chris Hogan, Brandon LaFell, Josh Gordon off the scrap heap, Philip Dorsett, Mohamed Sanu at the end, Gunnar Olszewski, N'Keal Harry, who was their big first-round pick, and he caught like 27 passes in his 2.5 years there. They have tried to get by with Band-Aids, spit, tape, bubble gum at that position. Micah Hyde won't say this on TV, but when they game plan for the Patriots, they don't worry about anybody on the outside. Nobody worries about anybody on the outside. They need to go get someone on the outside. The last time they had someone with over 10 touchdown catches at the wide receiver position, 2009, and Randy Moss. 2009. That's the second longest streak in the league. Only the Browns have gone longer without a guy.
Mike, can you explain this bugaboo that in the Belichick era, they've done so many things incredible. They've whiffed on so many wide receivers. Why does that happen?
Complete blind spot. Whatever they do scouting-wise, like, you know what they needed to do? They needed to go to the Steelers and find the guy that scouts receivers for the Steelers and say, we're going to give you double the money. Come over here and work for us because we can't get it done. Mac Jones was pretty good as a rookie. I said it. And then massive step backward last year. I say you throw the whole year out because I think it was a disaster from the start and we all knew it was going to be. Get him a guy. We talked about it with Stephon Diggs. We talked about it with maybe Justin Fields. Get him a guy. And then if he doesn't take a leap, okay, then you know Mac Jones isn't your quarterback in the future. But for now, for them, they go find an alpha dog.
You said this is your backyard up there. I want to hang with the Patriots for a second because Bill Belichick brings Bill O'Brien back. He's a former head coach. He just came off of a great tenure under Nick Saban at Alabama, which is essentially the do you want to become a head coach again factory. He's back in New England. Gerard Mayo is there. It was a disaster last year with Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. Like, what's Bill Belichick doing over the next couple of years? Is he trying to maintain status, or is he building a factory here, options for the Patriots?
One of the things that's happened with Bill, and people that know him have talked about it. Urban Meyer, who was close with, I don't know if he's still close with, talked about how he wants to coach guys that he likes now. That he's at a different stage in his life, that he doesn't want to have the problems, and I think he feels the same way with his coaching staff. So I think what you've seen is bringing guys back like Patricia and Judge because he knows them, they know what's expected of them, and he just trusts them. I can roll the ball out, and you guys are going to do what I need you to do. Again, we could argue that didn't really happen when he rolled the balls out this year, but I think there's part of that bringing guys back that he's familiar with. He's 70 years old.
Yep.
Like, he likes the grind.
Yep.
But he's taken a little bit of a step back, I think, and he's let some of those guys do things that in the past he did himself.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it makes sense, right, at this point to take a little bit of a step back.
Sure.
I like the idea of keeping Mayo and obviously having Mayo back on the staff. Someone who turned down a head coaching interview, thank you, I was going to say opportunity, with Carolina is important. And maybe he's the guy of the future.
Like,
but the present is still Bill.
What's Patriots Week like now? You know, it's changed. Like Mike pointed out, you guys have had success. For a long time, you didn't. When it gets to that schedule and you're like, it says New England, like, how does that feel these days?
Oh, we always know it's going to be a big game. You know, playing against somebody like Bill Belichick, you know, he's going to have a game plan. And you saw, what, a couple years ago, the windy game, cold game.
Craziest game ever.
Last time you lost to him.
Yeah, I mean, but that alone, like, that we got outplayed and we got outcoached. And you got to understand that once you go play the Patriots each and every week, that you got to bring your A game. You got to bring A game playing or coaching, and something like that might happen.
Yeah, because I'm sure game planning defensively for those wide receivers that Mike just listed off is the same as preparing for Tyreek Hill and Jalen. Exact same. No, it's the parallel is uncanny.
I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I mean, I know what he's like.
Let's go from that, from the Bill Belichick experience from a personality perspective to Mike McDaniel in Miami. The Miami Dolphins, they had an unbelievable start. Remember we were in London and we were all hopped up on the Dolphins. They were playing unbelievable. Tua Tagovailoa suffered just horrendous injuries this season. It was just so hard to watch with the league, and the Dolphins really suffered at that hand. They started 8-3. They finished 1-6. They don't have a backup quarterback option going into next season. They have to figure that out. They don't have a running back that's on their roster going into next season. They have to figure that out. And defensively, the names look great, but you know, Xavier Howard, I think, could play better. I know Jason McCourty has sat there and be like, X is my guy. X. He has these flashes where he like gets on the ooh-wee segment for McCourty, and then other weeks where I think it's a tough go in the secondary for the Dolphins. So they have, you know, they paid Chubb last season when they got him from the Broncos to a 5-year, $110 million deal. That's great. I think you still have to pace him with some other guys defensively. Mike McDaniel's got a lot to do this offseason, and frankly, figuring out what to do. If Tua is going to continue playing at that position, the quarterback backup position is strangely one of the more important backup spots in the league, I think, in Miami.
Bizarre season.
Bizarre.
They were this toast of the town. Tua's an unfortunate thing, and then even the playoff game, like they came in there and they fought, and that was a game in the second half, right? I mean, they came to fight that day.
It really was.
I'm going to go to the Jets. I'll go to the headliner. We all want to hear about him naturally. Offensive lineman Connor McGovern. Let's start there. Connor McGovern, their center, is the only Jets lineman who played every snap last year. The only one. They had the 13th overall pick in the draft. They had the 6th pick. Our guy Daniel Jeremiah thinks they're going to go offensive line. 8 players with expiring contracts, 3 starters, blah, 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 blah. They might get Aaron Rodgers to be their quarterback, and that is going to be a massive deal. He's the best quarterback I've ever seen. He's a 4-time MVP. The Jets have so many demons and so many efforts and so many swings. Most recently, Sam Darnold whiff, Zach Wilson whiff. They said, screw it, let's get the best to ever play. Will he say yes, or does he want to retire and move to Hawaii? Yes, Mike.
Yeah, you keep saying that he's the best you've ever seen play.
Yes.
Better than Brady.
Better? Yes. Greater? No.
Okay.
I'm really splitting hairs here, and we can do a whole segment on that.
You said it yesterday, caught my ear a little bit.
Brady's the most accomplished and the most dominant and all that, and I have full respect. Just in a pure ability, like, I'm like, Rodgers is amazing. What do you think, Micah?
I agree with what you just said.
Is that right?
Yeah. Tom Brady is the most, you can't argue, he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yes.
But Aaron Rodgers, talent-wise, just the way he throws up, it's poetry in motion.
It's insane, right?
Yeah.
Do you think pure talent, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, don't put me on the spot.
No, baby.
That's a tough
Oh,
one.
look at that.
I know. It's tough.
They're both incredible. I can't, Kyle, I can't give you answers to that.
I hear you, dude.
I'm throwing my man Josh, too. I'm throwing that
You're
in.
right.
Yeah. He's up there with them. I'm very biased to Josh, like I said. I think he's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Do you want to take 45 seconds to do the bills to do, or you just want to talk to the camera and say, Jordan Poyer, please come back?
Poe, please come back. Maine, please come back. No, it's like we talked about earlier, it's a business, and I'm hoping that, you know, Bean's able to get something done with them, but at the same time, you know, I know that adding more depth to our team, you know, surrounding Josh with more talent, and defensively just add more depth and continue to get better.
Maybe Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs are in a darkness retreat right now. Maybe that would be good.
Maybe so. I would hope so.
I just want to play video games. That's
what do they play? What do they play? Halo? What's their game? What do you got, Mike?
Hey, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know.
Never?
No.
Even before the kids?
That's how they met. They were doing it over the...
Yes.
When he was with Minnesota?
When that whole thing was going down, they got together and we were hooking up and playing video games.
What game? We need to find out. Let's find out. Our researcher, please find out what game they're playing.
You might have an inside line to the quarterback. I don't know. I mean, call me crazy. You might have done a show or two with him.
Worth taking a shot on who's in and who's not. Boomer bust. There's a list, and we're going to pick it apart. Because Jimmy Garoppolo's on it, and I want to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo.
Let's go.
Can't figure that guy out.
There's 1,000 different drink combinations at Sonic. I'm gonna list them one by one. Get ready. Cherry limeade. Well, it looks like we're out of time.
Sonic. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy. The only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze bucks. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, you know how Caesar invented the Caesars Sportsbook app, Caesars Rewards, and of course the salad, he gets credit for that? Well, he's back with Quick Picks, the quick and easy way to turn today's biggest headline storylines and games into bets. Look, it's right there on the home page. A same-game parlay, free bill with the moments that make marquee matchups marquee. What will Caesar think of next? Caesar's come with something new, but he hasn't told me what it is yet. For now, bet like a Caesar with Quick Picks, only on the Caesars Sportsbook app.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it. No way.
No way.
No way. No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
We're all here for football.
Best in the league right now.
We're talking about those epic matchups.
Quarterback duel for the ages.
And instant classics.
One of the best football games anyone had ever seen.
Jaguars have won it!
And all the inside lowdown.
We're going to go out there and play football the way it's supposed to be played.
Your team.
It don't get no bigger than this.
Our team. Yeah! Every team.
I'm him.
We're all here for it.
Wait till you see this.
Oh, my goodness.
NFL Network. We're here for football.
So I had to quit college to help my mom, but I never wanted to quit my dream of a career in IT.
There are over 260,000 IT support specialist job openings in America. On Coursera, you can earn Google's IT Support Professional Certificate designed to prepare you for an IT support career in about 5 months for $39 a month. No degree or experience needed.
My job now is amazing. I can spend more time with my family.
Start a career building certificate program today on Coursera. Join for free at Coursera.org. Coursera, learn without limits.
Stop by the Pro Football Hall of Fame store, just like Hall of Famers, for exclusive Hall of Fame gear. Make your friends and family Hall of Famers. With all 32 teams in the store, there's something for everyone. Open 7 days a week and no admission to come and shop. Stop in today. Or visit us online at profootballhof.com/store.
Welcome back to Good Morning Football. It's a Thursday today, right, Jamie? Sure. I think it is, allegedly. And we are learning so much about our guest host this week. Of course, I'm talking about Mike Giardi. Mike and I were talking about this. There's some information that we've learned about you, especially with a photographic aid. Bring it up right now.
Oh,
let's
no.
see it. This is the picture that Mike says is just terrible. Mike, what's the story behind that picture? And tell us about the book.
So, like, I had to, come on now. I had to take a red eye. And it was just supposed to be for paperwork. It's right when I got hired by NFL Network 5 years ago. I hadn't had a haircut, and I mean, look at it. It's like over the years, like
badass plaid there, Mike. I like it.
Not my shirt.
You need to look at the bullet points about your
Tell
life.
us about the bullet points.
Father Coach Chip Kelly, horrible. These are all accurate. Those are, everything is accurate there. Absolutely accurate. But I just, and you know, they've changed everybody else's photos over the years. Mine still remains the same, and I think it's somebody hates me over there, and they just keep.
Fiesta, mañana se abren las puertas del estadio para celebrar los 100 años de existencia y después en la vuelta, entrada gratuita si tienes aún.
100 años. Vendrá regaño por reclamo sobre, la falta fue sobre R4L. La hizo Baena. Berrinche posterior, regañaron al número 16. R4L dice, vamos a jugar desde acá. El árbitro le dice, no señor, la falta era bastante más atrás. Se quisieron avivar, específicamente el israelí, pero no pudo. De todos modos tira la línea a la altura del balcón del área Villarreal. Mueve por abajo hacia el costado de la derecha. La triangulación. Complicación, pero centro muy forzado por parte de Verscharen. Lo rompe todo ya el Villarreal. La recepción no es la ideal, pero no hay jugador alguno de amarillo que comprometa en demasía a Amusu, que juega ya para su guardameta. Herbruggen. La descarga es buena. Trata de moverse entre líneas Benito Raman. No lo proyectan. Al que sí intentan habilitar es a Dreyer. El servicio se le va demasiado largo. Así que tenemos saque de manos para el Villarreal.
Apostando por esto, justamente el Anderlecht, ¿no? Lo que decíamos, pelotas filtradas o bien cambios de juego frontales que te permita ganarle la espalda a una defensa que de por sí juega mucho más adelantada de lo habitual.
Murillo entre tres, tiene que regatear y descarga muy bien para Yari. Verscharen con el centro, se le pasa la espalda al centro delantero, llegaba en el segundo palo a Musu, pero hizo el recorrido correcto el argentino Foyt para sacar la pelota de la caja. Ahora Vertonghen pide movilidad, la encuentra solo en De Bast. Y este para Verscharen, que hace segundos apenas estaba mandando un centro, ahora ya recibe el medio campo. Esférico para Murillo, lateral se proyecta, cuelga el balón y Pepe Reina lo baja del techo de la cancha sin problemas. Seguimos 0-0, pero sí hay mayor insistencia salir del local por ahora.
Sí, sobre todo cuando quiere ir por fuera. En el momento que dejó de cruzar la pelota, cuando llegan pasada la línea del medio campo y les quedan 20-25 metros para llegar al área penal, dejó de cruzar la pelota para Murillo y para Amusu por el costado izquierdo, insisto, y de ahí fuera de la ecuación porque él viene de mucho más atrás en esa posición. Y cuando comenzaron a jugar a ras de césped y al pie, crearon oportunidades de gol.
Ahora es Villarreal el que trata de responder con un ataque armado. Difícil para Mojica salir. Después consiguen una falta más adelante. Terminó en el césped Trigueros.
Sí, R4L me parece junto con Pepe Reina de los más veteranos, ¿no? 36 años ya de este jugador.
Pepe Reina, qué portero más especial, ¿no?
Sí.
Que ha tenido sus grandes momentos bajo el arco.
Bueno, me parece que Reina termina siendo clave en la época dorada de la selección española sin jugar un solo minuto, ¿no?
Exacto.
Porque fue el hombre que realmente unió al grupo, que fue un líder, un apoyo para Vicente del Bosque.
Dicho por él mismo en la ceremonia de, ¿qué podemos decir? Celebración pública en España, ¿no? Que decía, este hombre no jugó, pero cómo nos ayudó. Y acabó de maestro de ceremonias Pepe Reina.
Sí, que era uno de los cuestionamientos. ¿Por qué llevar a Reina si había mejores porteros? Y la verdad es que Reina, el papel que fungía era otro, ¿no? No precisamente en cancha.
Jugador.
Entendiendo que el tercer portero pues no, difícilmente va a tener minutos en un mundial o en una Eurocopa.
¿Se acuerdan del penal que es determinante que le para Iker Casillas a Paraguay? Pues el otro día viendo un documental me enteraba que el que le dijo dónde lo iba a patear fue Pepe Reina.
Sí, porque conocía al paraguayo. Se pega una carrera Reina hasta la portería y le dice, te lo va a tirar acá, ¿no?
Bueno. Todos participan, salimos en un plantel.
Es la bendita duda y problemática de siempre, ¿no? Para un técnico, es que ¿por qué lo llevas? Y es ¿por qué no lo llevaste? Pero es ¿por qué sí lo llevaste? Para todo hay un problema, y aquí el colofón es que son los campeones del mundo en ese momento, y dile a alguien que no está bien un jugador del plantel, y a pesar de todo eso hay quien se queje de ese momento, pero bueno, llenarle el ojo a todos es imposible.
No hay manera.
Pero Pepe Reina, en la parte de todos los equipos donde ha jugado, es el mismo perfil, es un muy buen arquero, y en todos los equipos donde está tiene una facilidad brutal para ser amigos.
En inglés, en italiano y en español, además, como si fuera poco. Bueno, pues el juego sigue así. Ese es el arquero del Villarreal. El día de hoy en la cancha del Anderlecht.
Hace 20 años comenzó su carrera aquí. ¿Quién lo iba a decir?
20 años ya.
2003, si no me equivoco.
Villarreal que yo diría es de esos ejemplos que existen en el fútbol europeo y sobre todo resaltarlo en el fútbol español, que sin tener esos grandes capitales y esos grandes presupuestos lo ha hecho gracias al éxito deportivo.
Competitivo, sin duda. Chukwueze, Triguero le quedó atrás la pelota, Baena también llegaba.